Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and thank you, Chief, for being with us this morning. Chief, do you agree that there was a intelligence failure on January the 6th?
Absolutely.
And United States Capitol Police had a dedicated intelligence division on January 6th referred to as the IICD, correct?
That's correct.
Who is the Assistant Chief of Police for the Capitol, for UCSP, in charge of intelligence on January 6th?
The Assistant Chief was Yogananda Pittman.
And was Ms. Pittman promoted to Chief of Police?
She was made the acting chief after the chief was fired.
And you mentioned to Mr. Griffin that you were aware of the serious allegations that were made by officers about the failures of the IICD leadership and the potential subsequent retaliation that was taken against those officers. Is that correct?
Well, I did not agree that there was retaliation against the officers, but I'm aware of the complaints, yes.
Okay, fair enough. Ms. Pittman was the head of the IICD on January 6th and then was made interim chief of police shortly after. She was both the person rank and file officers went to the IG about, thinking that their identity would be protected, and she was the chief of police when those officers were subsequently retaliated against for blowing the whistle about the failures. Would you agree with that?
So, yes.
Are you aware that federal law prohibits the United States Capitol Police IG form disclosing the identity of an employee without their written consent?
I'm not aware of that, no.
Okay. Is Ms. Pittman still an employee of the United States Capitol Police?
She is on leave without pay and has been since February 1st.
Is she expected to return?
No. Pursuant to a negotiated separation agreement, she left the department February 1st, and she has not been, she just has no police powers. She has not been paid. There's been no double dipping, but she had
She has not been paid. Is that, you said that she has not been paid since February 1st?
Yes.
Why a leave of absence without pay, knowing that typically a leave of absence in my mind would be grounds for returning to the position after an extended leave? Why is it that Ms. Pittman is being allowed to leave knowing that she won't be returning?
So pursuant to a negotiated separation agreement, she was allowed to go on leave without pay, and her intent is to file her application for retirement in about 30 days.
Is Capitol Police salaries, are those made public?
I know that those that are statutorily set are. I'm not sure if they are or not.
No problem. Would you be willing to provide the comment in writing about the separation of Ms. Pittman to this committee?
I mean, I can give you the details of it, yes.
Okay, that would be great. That's actually the last question I have, Mr. Chairman. Thank you for your service. Thank you for your time this morning. And with that, I yield back.